Hello everyone, welcome to session 9 of ISTQB CTFL course. In this session, I am going to explain about the software testing misconceptions. So let's get started. There are mainly three software testing misconceptions guys, 1, 2 and 3. So what is that first misconception about software testing? So here it is. Testing only consists of running test cases. Okay, testing only consists of running test cases. Is this statement right? No guys, it's not right at all. Okay, so apart from running the test cases, there are several other activities in the software testing process. Let me list down for you what are all the other things apart from running the test cases we have in software testing process. One is test planning. Okay, in testing process we have test planning, we have test monitoring. After test planning we have test monitoring and control. Then after test monitoring and control, we have test analysis. Then after test analysis, we have test design. Then we have test implementation. After test implementation, we have test execution. Okay, this is about test running. Okay, running test cases is test execution. And after test execution, we have test completion. So these are all the different activities that can be performed in the software testing process, right? As part of software testing. So, but this statement says that testing is only about running test cases, which is false because there are other things also like test planning, design, analysis, and etc. etc. So don't worry, guys. I will be explaining about test planning, design, analysis, and all those other stuff in the upcoming sessions. For now, we are just focusing on the misconceptions. Okay. Next one. What is the next one? Second misconception is about testing only involves the execution of the component or system being tested. What does it mean? Okay. So it means that this statement means that testing only involves the execution of the component or system being tested means that testing is all about dynamic testing. It's saying simply. Okay. In simple words, the statement is saying that testing is all about dynamic testing. So what is this dynamic testing? Dynamic testing means testing the application by running the code. Okay, when the code is executed, after the development code is executed, if you are testing the application, that is dynamic testing guys. So how to perform dynamic testing? Let's say the developers have written some code and right, after they have developed the code, they have run the code. When they run the code, what will happen? We'll get this kind of application. When the developers write the code, okay, when the developers write the code and run that particular code guys, we'll get this kind of application. Okay, this application is a resultant of running the code that is developed by the developers guys. Okay, without running the code developed by the developers, will not get this kind of application. If you are testing some real application which is a resultant of running the code, that kind of testing is called as dynamic testing guys. So here the statement means testing only involves the execution of the component or system being tested. Okay, running of the component or system being tested, that is dynamic testing. So testing is not only about the dynamic testing guys. Okay, you are not going to perform testing here only on this kind of applications which are the resultant of running the code like dynamic testing, right? Apart from dynamic testing, we have other type of testings like static testing guys. Okay, there's something like static testing where you don't have to run the code. Okay, before running the code itself you can perform testing guys. Okay, here code is not executed. In case of dynamic testing, code is executed, right? When code is executed, when the application development code is executed, you'll get this kind of applications. You can perform testing on by testing the functionality of this application, right? Here code is executed in case of dynamic testing. But in static testing, code is not executed. Whatever the developers have written the code, right, that is not executed. Still you can perform testing guys. So don't worry guys, I'll be explaining what is dynamic testing, what is static testing in the upcoming sessions in detail guys. For now, let's focus on the misconceptions. So this statement is false. Okay, apart from dynamic testing, we also have the static testing. That's why this is not correct. Now the third one. Okay, third misconception is about testing focuses entirely on verification of requirements. Okay, testing is only about verification of requirements, it is saying. That is also not correct guys. This is also a misconception. I'll explain why. Okay, so here when you are performing testing, apart from verification of requirements, we also have validation. Okay, testing involves these two things guys. Okay, testing is not only about verification of requirements. That means whatever the application that is developed is according to the requirements or not, is not only the testing all about. Okay, testing is not about verifying whether the application developed is according to the requirements or not. It's also beyond that. What is that behind that? It's also about validation, guys. What is validation? Whether the application developed, okay, whether this application developed is according to the user needs and expectations. Fine. If the application developed is only is satisfying the requirements, it's not satisfying the user needs and expectations, the end users or customers will not use your software, guys, right? Whatever the software that developers are developing, as softwares we have to see, as software testers we have to see whether the particular software is developed according to the requirements, and also the developed software is meeting the user needs and expectations. Both things we have to see, guys. It's not only about the verification of requirements, it's also about whether the developed software is othering or meeting the user needs and expectations. Fine. So here verification means building the building the product right. Okay, that means verification means building the product right, to check whether the application developed is according to the requirements or not. This is nothing but building the product right. But what is validation? Small difference, guys. Okay, building the building the right product. Right product means the product which is meeting the user needs and expectations is known as a right product. So these two things should be there in testing, guys. Okay, not the only one. Okay, so here this statement says that testing focuses entirely on verification of requirements is false, because not only verification but also validation is also part of the testing, guys. Okay, testing should focus not only on verification but also on the validation. So hope, guys, you understood what are the three misconceptions. But whatever the topics we have like verification, validation, I'll be explaining in detail in the upcoming sessions. For now, just understand by focusing only on the misconceptions, why these statements are wrong, why these are misconceptions. Only that thing you have to understand as part of this session, guys. Nothing much. So that's all about this session, guys. Hope you understood the three main software testing misconceptions in this session. Thank you, guys. See you. Bye.